Hey guys, this is Frozen Things Studios here, and welcome to part 12 of the Frozen Awards 2023 Best Animated Feature. Now, just to let you guys know, I actually changed up some of the arrangements of the categories in order last minute. So, I said in my last video, if you fully pay attention, I said that this was part 12 was supposed to be best costumes, but then I decided, I think I should change up a little bit, like an order where I feel like it that an order that feels more right. So, since I did best animated voice performance yesterday, which was an animated category, why not do best animated feature already so I can get this out of the way? So yeah. And plus the fact that today as I'm recording this and editing, feel like an animation fanboy because of the announcements for Frozen 3 and Zootopia 2. So I think it's the best thing to talk about animation, regardless of what I think of it, like in general, especially nowadays. So yeah, 2022 has been a pretty bad year for animation, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, but these nominees are the exceptions. This award category goes to the best animated film of the year, the animated film that stands out from the rest with its storytelling, its maturity, its unique style of animation, and pretty much one that leaves an impact on you, like making you feel like an animation fanboy and can even be a game changer to animation. So without further ado, here are the nominees for Best Animated Feature. The Bad Guys, Lightyear, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Red, Wendell and Wild. And the award for Best Animated Feature goes to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Okay, so first things first, I know you guys are probably upset that I snubbed the Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. You're gonna be like, oh, why did you nominate why didn't you snub Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? Well, it's because I think they're better anime films of 2022 in my opinion, but I still liked the movie. I think it was a lot better than it had any right to be, but hey, at least I nominated Puss in Boots: The Last Wish for something, which is pretty much someone that not many people love, and some would even consider it the weakest aspect of the film. But no, let's just talk about Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio for a bit. Yeah, it's kind of sad that people give Puss in Boots 2 more recognition than this because, I mean, this is the best animated film of the year. Not just like from a personal level, but even from an objective level as well. I mean, maybe Puss in Boots 2. Um, I think I will say that maybe the best Puss in Boots 2 character is better than the best character from this movie, and maybe as Goldilocks is the best animated character, but I mean, besides that, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio pretty much does everything better than Puss in Boots 2, and even any other animated film. I mean, yeah, this year was a pretty underwhelming year for animation. I mean, you got so many bad animated films that I may just put as the worst animated movie, some of the worst animated movies of all time. But Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio just really had a spark, they had a spark in animation. I mean, this is something truly special, and this is the greatest Netflix movie of all time. This is the greatest stop motion animated movie of all time, and it's like in my top five favorite animated movies of all time, and maybe even in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. Yeah, this movie is something truly special. I watched it twice, and I really want to rewatch it again for the third time because yeah, this movie really hits hard here. After the disastrous catastrophe that is Robert Zemeckis' Pinocchio and so many different attempts of trying to recreate the story of Pinocchio. Some that I know the 1940 version was not very accurate, and but yeah, so many accurate versions of it like that try way hard to be accurate. But out of all the Pinocchio movies that come out, like so the amount of them, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is the best of it all. This is pretty much a true example of animation at its finest. At least one of them. I mean, the stop motion animation is just gorgeous in every frame, and you can tell that this was made by someone who's passionate about his own work. I mean, Guillermo del Toro has had this in development for 15 years, and now he was able to successfully get this to the big screen and no, not big screen, Netflix. Although I wish this movie released in cinemas, so sadly, but stop motion anime. This probably would have flopped because stop motion anime movies they always flop nowadays. It sucks. Like no one gives stop motion animation like enough recognition. But I mean, there's just like such a strong voice cast. Like I mean, there's so much of them. And also this the screenplay of this is absolutely brilliant. Like I'd say one of the best stories of the year. Like not only do they are they able to not only are they able to capture the heart of Pinocchio, but they're able to give us some clever political and social commentaries. And this is an anime film that takes risks. And it's not for kids. Yeah, this movie is not for kids. Yes, kids can watch it. Yeah, kids can watch this, but I mean, the message won't really like appeal to them. But yeah, some of the my subscribers have not seen this film yet, or I don't even talk about it. If you haven't seen Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio yet, please go watch it. I encourage you to watch this. This is a movie that should be watched by animation fans. I mean, a true animation fan would appreciate this work of art, and I actually might think about putting this as the best anime film of the decade so far, but that still goes to Encanto for me. But I'll probably like think about it first. But yeah, this is Guillermo del Toro's best work. This movie's masterpiece. It's emotional. It's genius. It's like very powerful and emotional, and it hits really hard. And yeah, fingers crossed this movie wins best anime feature at the Oscars. Yeah, I hope it Puss in Boots doesn't outshine this one. So yeah, I've never been more proud to call Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio um the award for best anime feature. So that's part 12 of the Frozen Awards 2023. Stay tuned for part 13, which is best visual effects. Bye guys.